I was meaning to do this video for a while now, but because I've been having side effects from chemotherapy, it really prevented me to do this video. But right now I feel much better, so I think this is the perfect timing for me to share my story with you. So here goes. My name is Mai Duong. Sorry about that, that happens all the time. My name is Mai Duong. I'm 34 years old. I'm Vietnamese. I'm a mom of a beautiful girl named Alice. I was born and raised in Montreal, Canada, and unfortunately I relapsed from leukemia in May 2014. The story began in 2013 in January when I was 15 weeks pregnant. I was going for a normal routine blood test when they diagnosed me with leukemia. I had to have an abortion and started the treatments, which was chemotherapy, immediately. I was in isolation at the hospital for 4 to 6 weeks. Therefore, I couldn't go home, and I didn't have time. I didn't have time to go home, and I couldn't even see my daughter at all, only on the iPad. So that was very difficult. And after that, I was able to go home. I did chemotherapy again, and for about 7 months I was in remission, and that was really great. But that didn't last a long time. That lasted 10 months. And in May 2014, I relapsed from leukemia. And this time around, I'm going to need a stem cell transplant, either from a compatible bone marrow donor or a compatible umbilical cord. So that was pretty rough. And what's even worse was when the doctors told me a couple of weeks later that they did not find a match for me for the bone marrow, even though I was on the international list of donors for the bone marrow and the umbilical cord. There was no match for me for the bone marrow. Because I'm Vietnamese, and it seems that I need to have a Vietnamese donor. And also I found out that I have Filipino descent, so maybe Filipinos can also help me out. I learned that ethnic groups are underrepresented in the international registry. It seems that we don't give out our stem cells, and that's a huge global problem. So the first step is to spread the word. Spread the word as much as you can, and spread the word especially to... Sorry. So spread the word to the Asian community, especially Vietnamese and Filipinos. Secondly, if you're Vietnamese and if you're Filipino and you'd like to help me out, then there's a couple of sites that I'd like to share with you. There's blood.ca, which is for Canada. There's bethematch.org, for the States. And then there's 2 Asian-focused companies that work with Be The Match, which is asianmarrow.org and aadp.org, AADP stands for American Asian Donors Program. So American Asians Donors Program, sorry. And that's it. You'll receive, please read the instruction to receive a swabbing kit. It all starts with a swabbing kit. You register, they send you a swabbing kit, you swab your cheeks to know if you're compatible with me or anybody else that is sick and that is in need for a bone marrow transplant. So that's the first step. If they call you back, they might call you back right now, they might call you back in a couple of years. it means that you're compatible with someone. And then if you're compatible with someone, then you're gonna have more tests. And at the end, if you still agree to give your stem cells for the bone marrow, then you'll have a surgical, there's a surgical way, and then there's a non-surgical way. But please go on these websites to know more information. As for me, I'd like to thank you very much for your time. And I also have a Facebook page. It's called Save Mai Duong. So thank you very much for your time and your generosity.